What it do, what it do, what it do, man. What is going on? Hopefully everybody can hear me. Hope everybody can hear me. Sometimes this joint will be working. But what it do, man? I'm actually out of town with my organization on a business deal, you know. I wouldn't even put it like that, a business deal. Annually, our organization take youth from the greater Hartford area and bring them to Washington, D.C. for a CADCA conference in which they connect and build with, and they build with other youth from across the country on an array of topics that's predicated to the experiences and normalities in the communities as they know it. So you got youth from California, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, well, Pennsylvania, I said New Jersey, Utah, North Dakota. Um, it's a few states in attendance, and it's just beautiful not to only be exposed to new environments, new scenery, but also be exposed to new people and new faces and new energy. Give me 1 second, mama. Give me 1 second. I'm just warming up, respectfully. So we have youth from all over the nation, and with youth comes adults. So we have a lot of practitioners here, a lot of advocates, a lot of leaders, a lot of clinicians, doctors, family members, regular community residents, and it's all beautiful, man. This is the aesthetic. This is where we staying at. This shit is like Rome inside of a glass house. It's like a little city within a glass house, man, and it's lit. I've never been to this hotel, the Gaylord Hotel. You come on a date or you bring your family here, relax. They got a pool, jacuzzi, restaurants, gym. Bring your lady out here for the weekend. You leave Connecticut Friday morning, get down here Friday afternoon, chill, mingle, little chilling space. Me personally, I love stuff like this. I love environments like this. It speaks to a certain peace. It speaks to a certain, normality you want to embrace. I love the city. I love my communities, my neighborhoods. But we are humans. We belong in nature. We belong in different environments, different sceneries. And even though this is like a, what you call that? This is not organic, like, you know what I'm saying? Botanica. But needless to say, it feels good. It feels beautiful. It feels beautiful. And even with that, man, more than nothing, one thing I learned, love and embrace whenever I go out of town. I don't care how far it is. It could be 20 minutes away, 20 hours away. Whenever you out of town, yo, you really learn different parts of yourself. You learn different parts of yourself. You embrace different parts of yourself, and it gives you a different perspective of yourself, especially if you're the accountable type. If you're the type to take account, hold on, before I keep talking, look, this shit is, you could propose this to somebody right here. You could propose to somebody right here. This is beautiful, man. But what I'm saying is, if you're the accountable type, the responsible type, the observational type, the reflective type, you learn so much about yourself, yo. And like I said, it could be a 20-minute ride up the road, or it could be a 20-hour drive, a 20-hour flight. There's nothing like learning and feeling different parts of yourself. You get to tap into different energies. You get to deal with people who naturally extract a different part of you you're not used to using. I love that. You get to remind me like, yo, I'm smart as heck. Or damn, I don't know nothing. Like you know what I'm saying? It gives you a balanced approach. It doesn't come off like you a rock. You gotta look at yourself. If you're gonna be a rock, you gotta be like a clay. Like solid enough but moldable. You wanna be moldable. Ugh. But yeah, man, like I said, while I've been here, I've been doing a lot of reflecting not only on myself, but us as a community, right? Us as a community. And when I mean us as a community, I'm talking about us like black people. You see what I'm saying? I had a lot of observation, and it's a mixed approach, but it just puts me in the driver's seat of wanting to now push more. I don't want to say content, but more conversations online to see if we all see the same thing. To see if we all feel the same thing. To see if we hear the same thing. Because if y'all know, like I know, I haven't been out the country yet, but I've been to enough states from the West Coast to down south to up north to the East Coast to whatever. I've been all through all of that. And what I'm saying is, whenever we see our people, it's an unspoken understanding. Like, we ain't even got to say nothing. We'll look at each other, and it's either going to be like some real solid peace shit, or it's a look like y'all know the look I'm talking about. Y'all know the look I'm talking about. That what's going on, bro? That look like, let me fill out. And it's crazy because I'm like, yo, we somewhere far, or you can go somewhere far, and niggas still got that in them, like they home, bro. Like you'll see somebody like you seen this dude before, and it'll either be like one of those, or it's peace, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But that tell me is all over what we call America. We still in that fight or flight mode, bro. Even in environments like this, this the last space you should want to feel like you got to be on your P's, bro. Like that's and respectfully, I overstand it. I get it. But it's just an interesting observation that I'm not gonna let go of. And I'm just curious to know, have y'all noticed that? Like no matter where we go, sometimes we either gonna get along off the rip, and it's gonna be beautiful, mixing, mingling, or it's that tribal feel, like I'm with who I'm with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, look, how you turn this joint? I'm still trying to learn this joint. So I want y'all to see, here we go. I want y'all to see this joint right here. Come on, man. All those is rooms. Oh, this shit almost look like some Squid Game shit. How I get to here we go. But yeah, man, and a few other things I learned and self-reflection, right? This is just reflecting with myself. We have to be willing and able. This is off my reflection. Not saying it to y'all though, but I'm just saying how what I was saying when I was reflecting. We have to be willing and able to let go of what we're comfortable with, yo, to really go where we want to go. There's a price to pay with that, and that's inevitable. And it took me a long time to really understand, like, that's the exchange. That's the fair exchange. If you want this, you got to be willing to give up that. You can't want that and still try to keep this. Like, even physically, your hands is full, so it's not going to work. You're going to eventually drop something anyway. So why not pick something that you may not longer find valuable, that no longer serves you, when you could place it down gracefully? You could tell yourself, look at your hands and be like, yo, I want that. But that shit is so big. That shit is so big that it's not gonna fit on my hands. So you gotta look at your hands and be like, yo, what's worth sacrificing? What's worth giving up? What am I willing to put down on my own and know I did it on my own? I wasn't forced. I ain't dropped it, so I gotta live with regrets. I gotta live with the what ifs. When you consciously do something that you may not want to do for in return for something that's going to better you or benefit you, that's not a loss. The one thing that I know about us that make us hesitate to want to do sacrifices like that, because we don't want to feel pain. We feel pain all day, every day. We feel pain all day, every day, bruh. If you live like me, and from where I'm from, inevitably, you don't even got to be on no time. It's just the nature of the society. We going to feel pain always, either pain from not speaking how we want to feel, pain from being tired, pain from paying bills, pain from stressing, pain from relationships. You get what I'm saying? It's a whole spectrum that we just walking around all day, and the last thing we want to do is hear or feel something that's uncomfortable. It's almost like getting bad news back to back. And sometimes I know, like how I know, sometimes we be feeling cursed. We be feeling like we supposed to feel pained and supposed to feel like angry and depressed. Bruh, that's bugged out if you think about it. We really normalize, or I'm not gonna say normalize. I don't even know what it is normalize. We are high functioning individuals when it comes to stress, bro. And I'm saying to myself while I'm in these environments, like, yo, it's crazy because yes, there's all type of environmental and social determinants that play a part in our normality. But it's like if we really knew, like, just like that thing with our hands filled, if we could put certain things down and elevate on those scales, your life would change inevitably, yo. And I'm saying that to say I'm still figuring it out too. I didn't master it, but I've done enough intentional acts to see the difference between had I left it and just let it up for chance compared to let me do this for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. And it's crazy because it's like, yo, you see such a result that's so great and big, it could get intimidating to the point you'll find a reason to lack off or be like, okay, I got it now. I found a trick. All right, let me just chill. And that's how we end up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just hoping that, like I said earlier in my reflection, that we start to overstand in order to change, in order to grow. We got to put down something that we no longer feel valuable compared to the thing, if you will, that we want. So be willing, man, to put that down. You're not going to lose. If you let it drop, you may regret it. But if you put it down and aim for that greater thing, you're going to lose a version of you because now you got to adapt to this new thing. You're so used to the old things that you're able to predict it. You're able to control it. And uh, when you live a life that yearns for control, predictability, um, almost like micromanaging, that's a trauma response. That could be a trauma. That could be a traumatic, built up in your body to the point where anything that you feel like you don't have no control over is scary. Because the last time you didn't have no control over things, this happened to you. No different than in relationships. You know, people when they break up, you, oh, if I would have known, or I should have, would have, could have, I would have never expect that pain right there. Moving on from that, you will be so vigilant that you can't even enjoy yourself no more. Now you have a shield on. You got a shield on, and you can't receive the energy you deserve. People can't receive the energy from you that they deserve because you got this shield on, man. And it all stems from, damn, I don't want to feel that ever again. And we got to understand, like, man, you got to be willing to put something down. You got to be willing to put something down. You got to be willing to adapt And the best part about it is I would rather want to adapt to something under my control. If I had to adapt to something and drop something that picks them else up for the better of me and is benefiting me, man, I'd rather be hands on rather than leaving it up to chance. And that's another thing that we got to break that habit of leaving things. I know we are spiritual people. Some of us are very religious, but I understand there are people naturally are spiritual people, naturally, just naturally. And we have a high belief of everything gonna take care of itself. You feel me? God got me, the Lord got me, my ancestors got me, the spirits got me. And I'm gonna put the metaphor to you like this, and I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna compare it to a vehicle, like an actual car, right? Let's say you got a car. Metaphorically speaking, your ancestors, they the tires. Your ancestors the tires. You feel me? God or the higher power, the source is the actual vehicle, the vehicle. Inside the vehicle, you got the steering wheel, that's your beliefs. You got the gears, that's your thoughts. You got the heat, that's your emotions. You know what I'm saying? The cooling system, all of this is all that. If I got in a car and it's up to me to go where I need to go, if I just sit in the car saying, "Oh, I know my ancestors, the tires got me, the source, the car got me, the steering wheel got me," what good is it if I'm not going to drive? You get what I'm saying? What good is it if I'm not going to drive myself? I'm just sitting. I'm just sitting. I'm just sitting. Battery not being used. Nothing is. We don't even get to see the potential of how high the temperature can go. We don't get to see how cool the temperature source, the car, our ancestors, the tires, the steering wheel, our thoughts. Like we don't get a chance to push it to see why we appreciate it. So my thing is, man, try it. It could be one step a day, man. One step a day because this is what I've come to understand. That's what I'm gonna need y'all to do. So next time we get on these lives, we can be on the same page. So there's gonna be a challenge. I'm in a challenge. Some of y'all probably know about it, but I want y'all to dig deeper on it. So when we do have these conversations, I'm like, bang, I'm already knowing where bro coming from. And bro, this is what I found out. This is how I feel about it. Look up the social determinants of health. The social determinants of health. The social determinants of health. Look it up when you get bored, when you're in the shower, when you're in the toilet, whatever. Look it up, right? Really read the definitions and really understand the domains. The CDC got 5 domains. You got other frameworks that got between 5 to 20 to 50. There's a whole lot of them. The one I'm referencing is from the CDC. It's 5 major domains. Each of those domains govern our lives. Read about those domains. Look at the key elements and components in those domains and apply it to your life experience where you at now and think about those domains and conditions where you were growing up. And you gonna be like, yo, I can't wait till the next live. I'm tapped in with home. Cause now not only is am I learning this frame, but my boy, we gonna build. We gonna share. I ain't got no problem with being vulnerable, bro. That ain't about nothing. Cause I've learned too, that's a part of shedding skin. That's a part of growing, bro. And when you hold on to that, you stress your body, yo. We don't even be knowing that because we not taught that as little black little niggas. We not, yo. When you hold on to that anger, we use it as a shield. We use it as all type of shit. But what I'm saying is, we don't know what it's doing to us in the inside, bro. Physiology, love. See, I'm still learning these words. That's why you got to work with me. I can't even say it right. I got to hold up. Like y'all know what I'm saying. Look it up. That affects your body, bro. Thinking too much. That shit can stress you. Like it's all type of things, and we've been functioning it underneath that so long that when we're absent of those disparities, that shit feel crazy. And you be like, yo, there's people living like this every day good. Not even on no funny shit. I went in the gym this morning and yesterday, It's a lot of us in here. It's a lot of us in here. And I know, y'all know. I mean, it's a lot of us in here. When I went in there, it was only like two of us in there, and it was OGs. And I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I hope you get what I'm saying. I hope you get what I'm saying. And y'all know, I love my people. I would never put my people beneath no fucking body. You have no understanding. So I feel obligated, inclined, and ordained to be that cousin in the house. Like, yo, y'all wild, and don't talk to auntie like that. We still gonna go play. We still gonna go throw rocks, nigga. We still gonna play knock knock zoom zoom. But I don't like the way you talking to auntie, bro. Chill. Leave shit alone, bro. Yo, why you chill? That's all I'm doing. And guess what? Sometimes as cousins, we don't listen to each other, and I'm cool with that. But y'all know I love you. You know I love you. We could argue the whole car ride. So we pull up to the park, nigga. Anybody touch my cousin? Y'all remember them days? That's how I feel now in society on this. I don't even want to say level. In my paradigm, in my paradigm, I'm the cousin of every individual that I know who I call my people, bro. That's a whole nother conversation. But however, I do represent mankind, bro. We all have a story. We all have a story. But I've been babbling long enough. I'm about to take a little walk outside, and even though it's cold as hell, but I just want to take advantage of this time here. So before I bounce, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Until next time, if I'm gonna say the mantra, I got a mantra. If you know it, you already know. If not, tap in. Stay positive, stay motivated, stay real. One.